Welcome back, dear traveler. I see the firelight in your eyes, the same light that flickers within the heir's heart. Betrayed, wounded, but not yet defeated. The path ahead is dark, but the story does not end here. No, this is the moment where fate is forged, not by mercy, but by resolve. Let us return to the Starstone chamber, where Kaelen stands over the heir, a blade dripping with treachery. But even the sharpest dagger cannot sever the will of one who was born to reclaim a kingdom. The heir sways but does not fall. Pain screams through them, each heartbeat a drum against their ribs. The Starstone's light flickers, uncertain, shifting between brilliance and shadow. Kaelen steps back, watching them struggle. His expression is unreadable, though something in his posture has changed. There is no triumph in his stance, no gloating, just cold, quiet finality. "You should stay down," Kaelen murmurs. "The next strike won't be so kind." The heir lifts their gaze, breath uneven but eyes steady. A storm rages within them, not of vengeance but of understanding. He never meant to surrender. He only wanted to prove that mercy was weakness, that kindness was a flaw. But the heir is no fool, and they are no longer playing his game. "You call me weak," the heir says, voice hoarse but unwavering, "yet you are the one afraid." Kaelen stills. It is slight, nearly imperceptible, but the heir sees it. A flicker in his eyes, the briefest hesitation, a crack in the mask. "You fear what I represent," they continue. "Not power, not victory, but something far simpler. You fear that despite everything, despite all the pain, I still stand." Their grip tightens against the wound. Blood stains their fingers, but they do not waver. "You wanted to break me," they whisper, "but you have only proven why I must rise." The Starstone flares. Not a flicker, not a tremor, but a sudden searing pulse of light. The chamber quakes. The very air shifts, crackling with energy. The ancient magic of Eldara is awake, aware, and it has seen enough. Kaelen's eyes widen, his body tensing. He lifts his blade again, but this time, there is no time for steel. The Starstone's glow surges forward, sweeping through the room like a tide. It does not destroy. It does not kill. It reveals. Kaelen gasps, his form flickering. Not the man he is now, but the man he was before. Flashes of memory spiral around him, woven in the Starstone's light. The guardian who once stood by the heir's family. The warrior who once swore to protect Eldara. The friend who once believed in something greater than himself. And then his fall. His choice, his descent into darkness. Kaelen stares at his own reflection, his past laid bare before him, undeniable. He stumbles, clutching his chest as if something within him is unraveling. The heir steps forward, breathing ragged but spirit unbroken. They meet Kaelen's gaze, and this time there is no anger, no plea for redemption, only truth. "The Starstone does not lie," they say. "You were not always this, and yet you chose this path. You made yourself into the villain of this story." Kaelen's fingers tremble. He looks at them, truly looks at them, and in that moment, he understands. The heir was never here to save him. They were here to show him that he could have saved himself. The blade slips from his fingers, clattering to the floor. A breath, a heartbeat, and Kaelen, the betrayer of Eldara, kneels. The chamber stills. The light of the Starstone hums with quiet power, no longer flickering, no longer uncertain. The heir stands, battered but unyielding, watching as Kaelen bows his head, not in submission, but in acceptance. The Starstone has chosen. Eldara has chosen. And so, the Lost Heir steps forward, not as a ruler who demanded obedience, nor as a warrior who sought vengeance, but as the one who endured, as the one who proved that even in the face of betrayal, even in the grip of pain, they could still stand. This is where one chapter ends, dear traveler. But rest assured, Eldara's story is far from over, for the kingdom, long forgotten, has begun to remember itself once more. Until next we meet, may the stars watch over you.